All right, so I am probably gonna get a lot of hate for this review, but anyways, let's get started.
Get it?
On September 1st, 1992, Super Mario Kart was released in North America, receiving critical acclaim and instantly becoming a commercial success. And how could it not? A racing game based around your favorite Super Mario characters? But it's been 30 years since that game was released. Does it still hold up? That's what I'm about to find out today. So even though this is the original Mario Kart, the basic setup is the same as every other Mario game out there. You log in from the main menu, you select the number of players, you select your difficulty, and it takes you to the character select screen. Here you'll find all your major Mario characters, from Mario to Peach to Bowser, and then there's Donkey Kong Jr., who's only in here because it was his anniversary at the time of the game. But whatever, moving on. Like I said, after that it's the same as the rest of the Mario Kart games. You select your cup, you play 5 different tracks, and you're done. Now, even though the basic structure of the game is the same, that doesn't mean that there aren't a few differences from its future installments. In this game, you have a total of 5 different laps compared to the rest of the games, which only have 3, as well as 5 different tracks compared to the other games, which only have 4. There is also an interesting bump mechanic in the game. Now, I know there's bump mechanics in the other games, however, this one's a little different. In the other Mario Kart games, bumping someone was based on weight, and depending on how heavy you were compared to the other person, you would just run into them and push them a little bit. In this game, as you drive through the track, you'll find coins on the ground, and you have to pick them up. If you don't pick them up, or you run out of coins and someone runs into you, your character will instantly spin out, causing you to fall behind in the race. Another difference in this game is its battle mode. Now yes, technically every Mario Kart game does have a battle mode. However, in Super Mario Kart, you need 2 players in order to play the battle mode. Granted, Nintendo wouldn't allow you to play single player battle mode until Mario Kart DS, so this is entirely unique to Super Mario Kart. However, I felt like it needed to be mentioned. Now, this isn't really a big deal in regards to being different. However, when you shoot a shell backwards, for some reason, instead of shooting it backwards, it just plants it on the ground, kind of like a banana peel. So in that regard, you can't really shoot back towards anyone, but it's still kind of helpful planting it like a banana. So I guess it depends on your preference at that point. Other than that though, everything else is the same as we know and love. Still have green shells, red shells, bananas, and even that feather, which is totally cool and helpful. Even though the structure of the game's the same, the mechanics are the same, the characters and items are the same, there is one major issue for the game: actually playing it. So one of the first major issues in regards to playing this game is the ability in which you can play it. So far, there are really only 3 different ways in which you can play Super Mario Kart. The first is through original hardware, which if you look online, the price isn't actually too bad, being anywhere from $20 to $40. However, even if you wanted to play that game, you'd have to have the system, which if you don't, then you'd have to buy it online, and from there, the console can range from $80 to $100. The other option you have is to play it on the Nintendo 3DS through its emulation. However, the 3DS eShop just shut down, so you're not going to be able to play it that way. And the last option is to play it through the Nintendo Switch Online service, which is how I played it. Now, another issue I had was, I noticed when I was playing it, every time I tried to make a turn, it was as if my character was sliding on ice. It kind of were going all over the place, and it wasn't an easy or smooth turn. Even when I tried using the drift mechanic, which yes, the drifting mechanic is in this game. Whenever I would try to do a drift, my character would instantly do a sharp turn instead of easing into the turn. This made it really difficult to perform any kind of turn, and when the game is literally based on turning, it's kind of hard to play the game. I also have a problem with the last track of the Mushroom Cup. There's this one part of the track where you're supposed to dart over a previous part of the track. However, if you end up getting hit by a green shell or missing it for any reason, you end up on the previous part of the track, instantly putting you in last place. Is this the fault of the game? No. I'm just pissed that it happened to me. So in the end, is Super Mario Kart still worth playing 30 years later? Even though the graphics, in my opinion, still hold up, and the core of the game is still Mario Kart. No, I think Nintendo has done a great job innovating the series over the past 30 years to the point where you really don't need to go back and play this game. Especially since there are very few ways you are able to actually play this game. Plus, if you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you have every course from Super Mario Kart in a game that plays a little better. But that's just my opinion. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.